Hey everyone, it's Michael Sotos with Uncanny Strength and Conditioning, online superhero training. And in today's video, I want to talk about my most recent blog post, and it was about the superhero pose. So superheroes have a certain way of standing that exudes confidence, that even in the face of danger, they show that they're not going to back down, that they're confident, making eye contact, talking in a good, strong voice, and having good posture. Posture is a big one. How many of us have seen someone who, has this forward head posture and their shoulders rounded forward and, kind of makes you look smaller than you are, you're kind of slumped forward, no eye contact, talking in kind of an unsure voice, quiet, unsure voice. And you see that and it just, it's like, whoa, that person doesn't seem very confident. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of self-esteem. And I know because I've been there. I had that kind of posture, and I kind of felt that way. I didn't have a lot of confidence or self-esteem. And I saw old pictures of me, and I was like kind of hunched over. And I asked my friend, I was like, whoa, is that how I look? And he's like, yeah, that's how you stand. And I was like, wow. And I mean, at the time, like I said, I was lacking self-esteem and confidence. But I knew that didn't look right. So I just want you to really be aware of your posture. So I have a couple tips about becoming the superhero that you are, and you should have the body language of one. The first tip is just to be aware of your posture. Bring awareness to it. Notice if you're kind of slumping and doing some of those things I mentioned. And, in good posture, if you want to, if you need to exude confidence and get into your superhero pose, remember, chin tucked just slightly, ears in line with your shoulders, so shoulders kind of back. It shouldn't be forceful, it shouldn't be ridiculous, like you're having to work really hard to do it. You kind of get tall and relaxed, but generally, shoulders in line with the ears, and then stomach drawn in just slightly, glutes engaged a little bit, and then feet deeply rooted into the ground. And then with the arms, we can be at our sides, can be crossed in front, or it can be on our hips. All those. The superhero poses are big and expansive, very confident. So if you should think about your posture on a daily basis, and if you're in a situation where you really need to show some confidence, or maybe you're starting to feel a little nervous, pull out one of these superhero poses, and it might change your attitude. So, and then I want to talk about sitting too. When you're sitting, they actually say the best posture is to change your position every 15 to 20 minutes. If you're just sitting one way in one position the whole time for a long period of time, some muscles can creep, which means they lengthen, and other ones can shorten. And then you can get into possibly a bad posture and your body starts to get locked more and more in it. So it's good to change positions on a regular basis. And it's an important thing. There's one more tip as far as sitting, like when you're driving in your car, you can get into a nice good posture, you can adjust your mirror, and then if you can't look into the rearview mirror and see the traffic behind you, you're starting to slump. Oh, it's a reminder, I need to get back into my good posture. The second tip is just to be smart with your workouts. Make sure that your workouts are balanced and they're going to help promote good posture. So you don't want to be just doing all chest exercises. I remember when I was in college, there was this guy in the weight room and he would do just chest all the time, and he never did any pulling exercises. He never did back exercises. Not very often, not as much as he did chest, and he was really internally rotated with his shoulders and rounded over. And just train smart. You got to balance it out. Make sure you train both pushing and pulling, and doing exercises to help promote good posture. So that's very important. Train smart. And then the last thing is, even if you're not feeling confident and your self-esteem's not real high, just fake it until you make it. Try out these big, expansive, confident superhero poses, and you do it often enough and consistent enough, I bet it will change your attitude. And even if you don't believe it yet, I think you'll start getting confident, and I think it can help with self-esteem. All right, so those are my 3 tips. Superhero poses. I didn't mention one superhero pose that I really like. I think that's always cool. I always loved it when superheroes land from up high and they land down and one hand goes down. That classic superhero landing. That's a cool one, but maybe not real applicable to what we're doing. Anyways, thanks for checking out my video. Check out my website, uncannystrength.com. I have online superhero training, a tab on there, and you can find the application if you think you're interested in doing some online superhero training. And I'll have a video and a blog soon on the superhero mindset and having grit, which means we don't give up. It's very important. So that's going to be coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for checking out my video. I'll talk to you soon.